Hey everybody, Dom here. Today I'd like to showcase a Doom mod that just released. This mod is called GZDoom, and it came out July 27, 2022. It's made by someone called Eddie Pagaza, which, according to Google, translates as I was sleeping in Greek. Very odd name. Fitting considering you can take a nap in this mod, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Basically, GZDoom is a mod for Doom, Doom 2, and other WODs that allows you to play as a cat. The name comes from the game Stray, which recently released at the time of recording this. Let's play some Doom 2, and I'll show you some of the highlights of this mod. The first thing to note, when selecting an episode to play, you're given the choice to play with or without the Doom guy's helmet on your cat. I think helmetless looks better, but it's nice to have the option. Before showing anything else, I mentioned taking a nap. If you stand still for a few seconds, the cat will play an animation of them curling up and going to sleep. It's quite nice to witness. This mod takes inspiration from the game Stray. A feature of that game was taking a moment to rest and have your cat take a nap. Another thing inspired by Stray is the little robot fella. Above the cat hovers a little robot. Presumably, the robot is the one holding and firing all the guns. This mod is pretty fun. While getting notes and recording gameplay footage for this video, I couldn't stop myself from playing through the various levels. The change of view to third person is probably a bigger difference to gameplay than playing as a cat. One thing that was difficult to get used to at first was not having the first person gun sprites on screen. The only indication as to what weapon is selected is the small image in the bottom right. It's more difficult to time shots with the super shotgun when the weapon's reload animation isn't on screen. That's probably the biggest downside to not having the weapon sprites on screen. One fun detail of this mod is the sound effect was changed for humping walls. Rather than playing Doom Guy's iconic grunting sound, clicking interact with walls causes the cat to meow. 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 Doom purists will say, jumping wasn't a thing in Doom, so you shouldn't do it. I think it's okay to jump in this mod. Cats are agile creatures. Plus, it may be necessary. What I mean is, the player movement and acceleration is changed in this mod. Here on the first map of Doom 2, there's a secret that's supposed to activate when you fall onto this raised, lit up floor. In this mod, the cat isn't fast enough to land on it. It's impossible to get this secret without jumping. It may also be impossible to progress elsewhere without jumping. So, it's pretty safe to assume jumping is allowed. I'm a cat, 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 I'm a cat. I'm a cat, I'm a cat, I'm a cat, I'm a cat. I'm a cat, I'm a cat, I'm a cat, I'm a cat. I'm a cat, I'm a cat, I'm a cat, I'm a cat. I'm a cat, I'm a cat, I'm a cat, I'm a cat. I'm a cat, I'm a cat, I'm a cat, I'm a cat. I'm a cat, I'm a cat, I'm a cat, I'm a cat. This mod feels unfinished. It seems to be in early development as it's quite buggy. The movement of the cat isn't great. It's jittery. Quickly alternating movement left and right, something that occurs often and is natural to do in a shooter, does not animate well. I can excuse this. It's a bit crazy of a technical achievement to have a 3D model like this cat in Doom in the first place, so something like animation interpolation not being present isn't a big deal. What I can't excuse is the lack of a walking animation. Look at this. It's just running at a slower speed. This looks really bad. Even though you literally never walk in Doom, it would still be nice to have the animation for it. Speaking of the 3D cat, this cat does not look like the one from Stray. This is just an observation. I wish they looked more similar. Another thing that contributes to this mod feeling unfinished is that there's a bug with healing items. Normally in Doom, the player's maximum health is 100%, and it can only go above that number with special healing items. In this mod, all healing items can overheal the player. For example, this health kit. On a related note, at least these two bugs seem related, getting to 200% health instantly kills you. Look away now if you don't want to see the cat die a horrible death. Note, this is just an animation bug. You can still run around and play the same as you're still technically alive. You just appear to be dead, visually. I would make a joke about Schrodinger's cat and existing in a paradoxical quantum state of being both alive and dead, but I think my audience is a little bit too smart for the kind of humor found in the Big Bang Theory sitcom. Once in this half-dead state, the cat's animations screw up and don't seem to function correctly on future levels. This bug makes the game more interesting. Hear me out. On top of the regular gameplay of Doom, there's the added minigame of avoiding accumulating 200% health in order to avoid flopping over like a pancake. It's unintentional, but surprisingly fun. Fear me, for I am the floor pancake cat. Another bug with this mod is you can't punch. There are no fists. Now you might be thinking, of course there are no fists. You're a cat. Cats don't have fists. That's not what I meant, and you know for a fact that's not what I'm talking about. There's no fist weapon. Normally in Doom, if you run out of ammo for all weapons, you can switch to fist and still punch enemies. In this mod, if you have no ammo for any weapons and no chainsaw, there's absolutely no way to deal damage. This can be a very large problem for players who do not use ammunition efficiently. Plus it feels wrong thematically. As a cat, I can't use my claws to slice up demons? What the heck is that? What an unfortunate missed opportunity for some cat-themed fun. Another thing to consider, players who pistol start levels. They'll probably find this mod to be more challenging than normal Doom. Closing thoughts. This mod has some rather large problems, but was really fun to play. I enjoyed my time with it, and I would recommend it. I see potential in this mod being great, so I'm really hopeful in the future some of these bugs get fixed. Thanks for watching! Meow. Yo, this pussycat's hopping! Oh no, I can't make a joke like that. Or can I? It's too late now, it's in the video. It's a good thing no one watches after the outro. They missed the best part, but no one watches this part, so who cares? Say whatever I want, doesn't matter.